sometimes I just wake up and I think like, oh, this isn't what I thought I'd be doing as an adult. I live in a demented mansion with 20 other people.
As the Campbell Club's historian, I can tell you that the Campbell Club is the first out of the 3 houses to start with the SCA, the Students Cooperative Association. It started back in mid-1930s as an experiment to see if people could live cooperatively for cheap, basically. Because it was during the time of the Great Depression. So some of the male students at the U of O came together, formed like the co-op, and it turned out to be successful. Late 1960s, it eventually became co-ed, so women were allowed to come into and live in the co-op. And after the Campbell Club was the Janet Smith that formed, so that's the graduate student co-op. And then the Lorax was bought in late 1980s and opened in 1990 as the Lorax. So out of all the houses, the Campbell Club is the one with the oldest history.
Came to the Campbell Club very recently. Been living here for about almost 2 months now. Moved in at the beginning of this term. I discovered this place last year when I came to a party and then another party because the interior of the house was just so amazing. When I saw all the art on the walls and I met some of the residents, it was pretty clear that there were a lot of like-minded people here, so I made it a point to move in as soon as possible. It's never boring here. There's almost always somebody awake and somebody doing something, things going on. You know, you'll just like walk downstairs at a totally random time of day. Maybe you just woke up, maybe somebody else just woke up. You'll go downstairs and there'll be people singing or dancing in the living room or on the front porch. You know, people blast music when they cook dinner. Sometimes people have a really profound conversation and somebody will say some like really cool quote and somebody else will be like, dude, you need to write that on the wall. And then for the next 5 years, that'll be written on the wall someplace and you know, hundreds of people will look at it walking through the hallways and it might influence them in some way. You know, like I've been influenced by, I've had my own philosophy influenced by things that I've read on the walls that were written probably decades ago by somebody I don't know.
To my knowledge, no one's ever fallen down this.
The culture is definitely something that I fell in love with. It's a house meant to be an inclusive space, you know, for people, especially like minorities, people that are marginalized in today's society. It's supposed to be a safe space. You know, when we vote on people, we make sure we bring in members that, you know, are not only going to be part of, like, willing to be part of the community, but willing to maintain that safe space and be part of a movement to change, you know, the way society looks at people. This house has seen so much and has gone through so many people. And you know, not to get all hippie, but you can feel that. You can feel that energy. This house was not meant to ever be empty. It was always meant to have people that are going to be willing to take care of it. You know, there's so many people that have gone through here that bring something different and bring their own experiences, and that's what makes it exciting. You know, there's something new every day. I wake up and I know there's probably gonna be something crazy that's going on, and at the end of the night, just sit back and think back on all the crazy shit that happened during the day. And that's why I very, very much love this house.
Campbell Club forever.